Alright, I want to talk about a topic that has always helped me with human interactions and like helping me get what I want and make the best out of each situation with another human. So yesterday, I want to tell you guys a story. So yesterday, me and my grandpa was we drove down in the land and we were looking out for a car, like he's seen one, and we were getting down to the seller to inspect it, just try it out, and then we'll see if we get it home, if it's a good fit. But when we got there, we looked at the car outside the window, and then the seller came, and I felt this tensity between us as the buyer and him as the seller. It was just dense. So we jumped in the car and just drove to see what if it had any problems, or if we enjoyed, or if my grandpa just enjoyed riding it. And there was this sound with the car, and then we told them when we got back, and there was still this tense, it was feeling like we were making him lose face and pushing his limits on his ego and stuff like that. But a thing that I just light bulb popped into my head in order to ease this situation up was to just give him a compliment and humanize him instead of being two forces against each other, then going onto his path and then looking at the situation from the same point of view. So what I did was that I saw he had a lot of Lego toys, or it was these big cars, and then I just in the moment of intensity, I just with almost like a knife cut through it and said to him, these are some nice Lego vehicles, are you making them yourself? And then he started to ease up a bit, and it was oh no, it's my wife, she really enjoys it, and we come from the place when Legos was invented, it really has a story. And then we just starting talking about that and really try to ease up this situation. And then all of a sudden it was almost we became friends at the end, and we have to drive home, and the deal became so much easier. He even cut some of the price off for the car because it has had this noise, but it was only by us coming to his side, looking at the point of view for his side, and easing up his ego and not making him lose face and making or humanizing him, that we came to a solution together. And honestly, that was what we want as well. And the seller could also see these problems, but by me humanizing him and not putting fire against fire, that was what made the sale really and created this connection of rapport. So really a good trick. Try to humanize people and just feed their ego, and really try to want the best of them, and then both of you will come to this great solution. Because you can just lose one battle, and then you can win all the rest of them, because the person is still it's stuck with them that they won the first battle, so they will ease up, and then you can just this is really some powerful stuff. That's why you have to use it with responsibility. But every time, also the story that I talked about in some of my earlier videos when I was out on the shooting exam, I humanized this person instead of putting him on a pedestal. And then we talked about every other things and just created a bond, and then we could ease everything up and just try to come to a solution together. So that's a bit of insight from here. You can use it in every different situation with human interaction. So cool stuff. See you guys soon. Bye.